Together we stand, a family so strong, in unity of self-maze where we all belong. With love in our hearts, we share the same goal, to lift up each other and make our spirits whole. We gather as one with open.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. It is 10 o'clock. That means it is time for us to pay attention. Ooh, look at that. You all just got really quiet. That was very good. Again, welcome to everybody who's here today. It is Sunday the 15th of February, the day after Valentine's Day. At our house, it's Valentine's Day every day. If you know Don Ratliff, you know that that's true. Well, I am Elise Ratliff, and I have the honor of being on platform this morning. As we were driving over today, I was looking at some of the thoughts for the day, or quotes for the day, that kind of thing, and one of them stuck in my mind, and it goes really well with coming off of Valentine's Day and with Jeanne's theme of her message today. Love is all you need, but every now and then a little bit of chocolate doesn't hurt. Said Charles M. Schultz. We know he was brilliant. Yes, there we go. Love and chocolate goes together. All right, thank you to Jennifer for the beautiful flowers up here. We get a lot of Jennifer today because we get her beautiful music and her beautiful flowers. So I love it when it is your week to be here. Thank you so much. Do we have any visitors today who would be willing to introduce yourself, let us know what brought you here? Oh, there's Barb. Hi, Barb. You kind of look familiar, but welcome back. Welcome back. Anybody else? Yes, good morning. Would you love to tell us what your name is and who you came with, or what brought you here?
We are Terry and Kathy Sonnenstein, and we are from Austin, Texas.
Wow.
And we are visiting some friends here.
Nice. Well, Terry and Kathy, welcome. We're glad to have you here this morning. And we have a blessing that we love to share with...
Wait, there's one more.
Oh, there's one more.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, good morning.
I am visiting Patrice and Jeanne from California, and I'm so excited to be here.
And what's your first name?
Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah.
Welcome. Well, now I see. If I would have opened my eyes a little bit more. Welcome, Wendy. Welcome to all of you. And we have a blessing that we'd love to share with you. We'll say this together. We love you, we bless you, and we welcome you. I will give you what our lineup for this morning will be, and then I will let Miss Jennifer come on up for her first song. Jennifer is going to start with a song called Heavenly Day today, the beautiful Jennifer Sheets. After that, we've got the opening prayer with Kay Davis, followed by the Daily Word from Chris Carlson, and the meditation with Don Ratliff. I flipped this around. Actually, we have a song before meditation. The what do you call them? The slides were a little bit different when I got them. So there's always a song first that's going to lead us into meditation. After that, if you would just silently clap in your heart, and then we will get into that meditation, and then hold on to that beautiful Zen that's created, and then that will take us into Jeanne's message for today. With that, welcome up Jennifer.
You all enjoy this song.
That's your
I did get a haircut. Yes, that's true. That is true. For those of you who are new, I got a haircut. So this song is written by Patty Griffin, who is one of my favorite songwriters ever. And I have to tell you, it's, my mic's not on? It's on. Maybe it's just not on. There it is. I'm not going to start over. Patty Griffin, it's the first love song she ever wrote, and she wrote it for her dog, which is so sweet. Think about that while you're listening to the song. But it just, to me, it just talks about how love can be anything. It can be between any two things that are here sharing this space together. So enjoy. Oh, heavenly day, all the clouds blew away. got no trouble today with anyone. Smile on your face, I live only to see. It's enough for me, baby. It's enough for me. Heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day. Tomorrow may rain with sorrow, but here's a little time we can borrow. Forget all our troubles in these moments so few. All we got right now, the only thing that, all that we really have to do is have ourselves a heavenly day. Just lay here and watch the trees sway. Can't see no other way, no way, no way. Heavenly day, heavenly day. No one at my shoulders bringing me peace. Got no clouds up above me bringing me tears. Got nothing to tell you, I've got nothing much to say. Only I'm glad to be here with you on this heavenly, 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 heavenly day. Whoa, all our troubles gone away. For a while anyway, for a while anyway. Heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day. Oh, heavenly day.
This is great. I love it.
Good morning, Unity Community.
Good morning.
There is only one life. That life is God. It's the one source in which we live, move, and have our being. Spirit surrounds us, protects us, heals us, and fills us with all we need before we ask. So let's take a deep breath in and release it and relax into our body. Another deep breath. Drop your shoulders. When we touch our feet to the floor, we remember Mother Earth and thank her for her support. Our attention goes back up to our hearts. Love is there. Peace is there. And thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. We remember 12 powers of man, and we relate to them as they come to mind. We are blessed to have spiritual tools affirmations, songs, meditation, and we set an intention to consciously let go of worldly concerns and hold ourselves quietly in the knowing divine presence is always with us, and we are grateful for the gift that is our life in God. We send peace, love, and healing out to the world, and let our lights shine and say, may there be peace on earth. Thank you, Spirit. Amen.
Divine order. My life and all life is in divine order. When I encounter delays and setbacks, or the world is changing in ways I find unsettling, my life may feel chaotic, even out of control. Even though I know divine order underlies all things, it doesn't always feel that way. I remind myself that order is a spiritual truth, always present. I don't need to pray for it or even work toward it. I need only affirm it and trust it is unfolding, especially when I see no evidence of it. I pray not to invoke divine order, but to bolster my awareness of it. I affirm divine order and feel comforted and assured of God's presence in and through all things. As I return my attention to the world around me, I discover evidence of order everywhere I look. And from Luke 12, he said to his disciples, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear.
And we'll get ourselves centered in for our meditation. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, floating through mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe, and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart will be your compass. Lift your sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
Let's turn our attention inward. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Take a slow breath in and gently let it out. Another breath and release. Allow your body to become still. We spend so much of our lives in our heads, planning, evaluating, replaying conversations, trying to make the right decision. The mind is powerful, but is not the only source of wisdom. There is a deeper knowing within you, a quieter voice, the voice of the heart. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Imagine your breath moving in and out through this space. The heart's wisdom doesn't come as pressure. It comes as clarity. The mind asks, what makes sense? The heart asks, what feels true? The mind tries to predict. The heart learns to trust. When something is aligned, there is a sense of openness, a steadiness. When something is not aligned, the body tightens, the energy contracts. The heart speaks through feeling. And the more we slow down, the easier it becomes to recognize that quiet guidance. Not as urgency, not as fear, but as a gentle sense of yes or not yet. The heart doesn't need volume to be heard. It simply whispers truth, inviting us to choose what brings peace, connection, and wholeness. Silently ask yourself, where in my life would it serve me to listen more deeply? Then pause. Notice what comes. The wisdom you seek is not outside of you. It is present within you now. The same divine intelligence that orders the universe lives within your heart. And when you trust it, life begins to flow with greater ease. Take one more gentle breath and affirm silently, I honor the wisdom within me. I trust the quiet knowing of my heart. I allow love and peace to guide my path. And so it is. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes.
So good to be back and see all those beautiful faces, and new ones too. Good morning, beloved.
Good morning.
I'm Reverend, well, excuse me, I'm spiritual leader, I'm not Reverend yet. And if you'll notice, oh, she didn't put it up there, my name is Jeanne Kinton.
Oh.
I officially changed it as I was married last October. Okay, I want to begin with a simple sentence from Charles Fillmore that can sound almost provocative at first when you first hear it. Go ahead and put the quote up. When you know the intellect mind is bypassed. It's kind of, yeah. Kate's pointing to her heart. Yeah. At first glance, it might sound like Fillmore's dismissing the intelligence, your mind. But that's not what he's pointing to. He isn't attacking intelligence or reason. He's naming something that many of us have experienced before. That there are moments when truth doesn't arrive by logic. Step by step, like solving a math problem. A plus B equals C. No. It arrives more like recognition. Ah, that's it. Like a light switches on. It's like that. And you can explain it afterwards with your mind. You can reflect on it. You can test it in your life with your mind. But the knowing itself comes first. And it comes from somewhere much deeper than analysis. Fillmore's quote captures the movement from understanding to actually knowing it. Moving beyond the mind's ability to describe reality to the soul's capacity to meet reality directly. And in unity teachings, this matters. Why? Yet spiritual insight isn't just a bunch of ideas, set of ideas that we agree with. It's a lived experience that actually transforms us. Yeah. So here's where the distinction becomes important. The intellect is incredibly useful for us. It helps us organize our information. It makes plans, it weighs options, and it helps us communicate directly and clearly. But it actually also has many limits, as we know. I know when Amy lived in Germany, she'd say, "Oh, I'm sorry, but there actually isn't an English word to describe this." She only knows it in German. You know, there's limitations to our language. The intellect tends to stand at a distance from life. It categorizes, it evaluates, it explains, just like Don was saying. I love how we were so on track with each other. And it asks questions, our intellect. What does this mean? How do I prove it? How do I fit this into what I already believe? The intellect is often trying to get control through understanding. But there's another way of knowing. One that doesn't come from control, but from contact. That's the kind of knowing that author Mark Nepo returns to again and again in the 7,000 Ways to Listen, staying close to what is sacred. I actually brought that book in case any of you are interested. It was one of my textbooks from ministry. Mark Nepo is an incredible writer, and if you want to be moved to tears, if you want, engage your heart, read this book. I get chills remembering some of the things that he wrote about in here.
Which book?
It's called 7,000 Ways to Listen by Mark Nepo. Staying close to what is sacred. So, Nepo draws a clear distinction between what we would call our head knowledge and our lived knowledge. Heart knowledge. It's between ideas that we can discuss and truths that we can only discover through presence, vulnerability, and experience. What is sacred isn't grasped primarily by explanation, but by attention, by listening, by letting life touch us. So today I want to explore this question: what does it mean to know in a way that bypasses the intellectual mind? And I'm not talking about bypassing it in the sense of rejecting it, because we need our minds, but bypassing it in the sense of going deeper than the mind, going beneath the constant commentary, the monkey mind, beneath our habit of constantly analyzing things, beneath the inner noise that tries to name and manage and interpret every moment. Because most of us were trained to live from our intellect. We were taught that the way that you become wise is to collect information, form opinions, defend them. We learned to trust what we can measure, what we can explain, what we can argue convincingly, be influential. And that's not wrong, but it can be incomplete. There are some things you don't truly understand until you've lived them. What are some of the things that you couldn't possibly understand until you've experienced it? Grief. Ask anyone in here who's lost a spouse if they could explain grief. They know it. Love. Love. You can read about it all day long, but until you experience it, you don't know it.
Fear.
Fear.
Longing.
Longing. Yeah. Faith. Oneness. How many of you have experienced oneness? Awesome.
Happiness.
Happiness, yes. So this is what Fillmore and Nepo, in their own ways, are pointing to. A wisdom that emerges when we are present enough to change by what we encounter. You are changed when you experience these things at a heart level. So over the next several minutes, I want to explore what knowing actually looks like, how it feels, how it arrives, and how we can tell the difference between true inner knowing and the loud voice of the intellect, of impulse or fear, pretending to be certainty. And second, I just want to offer a simple practice, something that you can carry with you into this week. Many people in the Catholicism are going into Lent this next 40 days, starting on Wednesday, Tuesday, Fat Tuesday. So I'd love for us to adopt this simple practice, spiritual practice, that we can work our way up to Easter with. The practice will help us create conditions for this deeper knowing to arise. Because if spiritual knowing is real, it's not just an inspiring idea. It should change the way that we listen, the way that we respond, and the way that we move through our everyday lives. Fillmore's line, when you know the intellectual mind is bypassed, it's not an invitation to become less thoughtful. It's an invitation to become more alive, more intimate with the present moment, more available to our guidance that comes not from mental effort, but from inner alignment, which is our theme for the next several weeks. Inner alignment. And Mark Nepo would add, this kind of knowing is not something that we can force. We cannot think our way into it, but we can listen our way into it. We can become receptive. We can learn to stay close to what is sacred as a living reality, meeting us in the ordinary moments of our lives. So let's begin here with a gentle, honest question. Where in your life are you trying to think your way into clarity? When what you really need is to become still enough to recognize what you already know. Fillmore is pointing to a distinction between the intellect that reasons, compares, and proves, and what mystics often call direct spiritual perception. A kind of immediate knowing that doesn't arrive by step-by-step arguments. Knowing in Fillmore's sense is more like direct perception, insights, inner certainty, clarity that comes all at once. A simple analogy is intellect is like reading the recipe and inferring what the dish will taste like. Knowing is tasting the dish. Often with the intellect comes doubt, all sorts of doubt and questions. And if you don't listen to your doubts, guess what happens? Your body breaks down. It tries to tell you. It's part of our guidance. Our body is part of our guidance when we're going the wrong way. Or when we're going the right way, our body's happy. Direct knowing feels like sudden simplicity. Oh, that's it. And it comes without effort. It's a quiet certainty. A sense of, this is true, and I know it, before you can argue it. And it often carries an ethical, transformational tone. It doesn't merely inform you, it reorients you. If you remember my experience when I was 12 years old, I had gone to confession, born and raised Catholic. I had gone to confession when I was 12, and I came out of the church running as fast as I could. I was filled with exuberance, light, I would say. I didn't have the words back then. But I put on my favorite outfit, and I called my best friend, and I said, I'm going to get on my bike, and I'm going to come over. Is that cool with you? And of course, she's like, yeah. And I got on my favorite bike, and I rode as fast as I could to her house, and I had to pass the river, a long stretch that passed the river. And I don't know how long it lasted. I'm sure I was still riding my bike, but I have a vision of, I stopped in pure time stopped, and I was one. I experienced oneness with the trees, with the wind, with everything. I could see it. I could feel it. I know what I felt. And it was quick like that. It was probably not even a second long, but to me it felt like eternity. And I can recall it. I've had several, not a lot, but several other situations where I was shown that same thing. Many times in my life I would go away from God because I'd fall in love. I'm in love. I don't need God. I just need it. And then something would happen and I would go running back to God. I need God, and I'd fall back in love with God. But there were times God would call me back by showing me this oneness. And it was a love that you can't really describe. You can only know it when you feel it. Okay, so back to unity teachings. Why can't the intellect manufacture knowing? Anyone? Do you remember when we go through meditation? What happens when we meditate?
We go inward.
You go inward. What happens? What happens?
Serenity happens.
Yeah, you feel the peace. What else happens? Something very distinct happens when you go in there.
Clear your mind.
Hmm? You clear your mind.
Quiet.
Another word for that.
Quiet.
Yes, quiet. You're quiet. When you clear your mind, you disconnect from your mind. The mind, the intellect, is personal. That's why the intellect can only create personal experience. What you're connecting to inside is your spirit, your essence, the part of us that was made in the image and likeness of God. You're creating now from spirituality when you're inside. That's where knowing comes from. So you're disconnecting the intellect by going within and connecting to your higher self. The intellect can only reason, rearrange what it already knows. It works with experiences you've already had, works with memories. But direct knowing is more like contact with the truth. For example, when I was present at 3:33 a.m. with my father when he was making his transition, his eyes opened. They hadn't been open for 48 hours, it seems. His eyes opened suddenly, and he was smiling. I was present, fully present in that moment, and I had a knowing. He's going on to his next reality. No doubt about it. No questions, just boom. Here he was. So some realities are known more by participation than by analysis. I have always had a knowing that I'm protected. Try to tell that to a husband who's a warrior and wants to protect me. Last summer, my cousin Bridget, many of you have met Bridget, she comes here sometimes in the winter. But this summer, she came here to visit and had to go down to Mexico, Algodones, for some dental work. And Bridget's much like me. She knows she's protected and feels like she can do anything. So the two of us were on our way to go to Algodones, Mexico, where people go down and get dental work done. And Bridget was kind of nodding off, and I was driving, and my GPS said, you could save 15 minutes if you go this route. So I clicked on it, and away we went, happily. Pretty soon, we switched drivers, and Bridget's like, I don't recognize any of this. And she'd been down there before, I hadn't. And I told her, oh, we're saving time. We're going to go across the border at, we found out, we're crossing the border at San Luis, not Yuma, where everybody always goes. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever. So we got to Algodones in record time, no problem, and had a wonderful trip. She got her dental work done. We basically felt safe there. When it was time to leave, the border at Yuma was backed up a long time. I said, well, let's just go back the way we came. You want? Yeah, let's do that. So we went back the way we came. When we got to the border, the police, or the border police, border patrol, when we finally got up there, because it was quite a long line, he says, aren't you guys scared to go to Mexico? And we said, no, should we be? And he said, I'm Mexican, and I won't cross that border. It's too dangerous. And we just looked at each other, went home. Well, Bridget's neighbor in Wisconsin is actually from Mexico. And when she told them the story, her friend Andreas said, "Do you have any idea how much danger you two were in when you crossed that border at San Luis?" And she said, "No, why?" And he goes, "That is known for heavy cartel activity, car steal, theft of cars, and forcing people to get out of their cars and just take off with them." Will I ever do that again? No, I will not.
It's interesting.
But what is my point? My point is, I know I'm protected. And we went down there, and we just were. My universe has a knowing it's protected. Others may not. In 7,000 Ways to Listen, in Nepo's book, he treats wisdom less like something that you acquire and more like something that happens to you. Something that forms when life makes contact with you deeply enough that you cannot stay the same. He links wisdom with being touched, moved, inspired. That's what caused wisdom to bubble up. It's a kind of knowing that arrives when you let experience actually reach you. Being touched usually involves what? Being vulnerable with somebody. Being willing to sit with somebody who's crying and not want to fix them and not want to hand them a Kleenex. And it's events that touch us: grief, love, awe, illness, failure, forgiveness, sudden beauty. They often carry a built-in lesson. You are not fully in charge. Nepo sees this as an entry into what is real. Wisdom in this frame is what you glean when you refuse to numb out or over-explain the moment, but stay present long enough for it to work on you. Wisdom is relational. It comes through listening. And that's why I called this today Heart Wisdom. Connecting at the heart with somebody. So here are some simple practices that you can carry into your week that help create the conditions for this deeper knowing to arise. When I recall my situations, that the very deep knowing situations that happened to me, I was totally in alignment during those times by prayer, meditation. But I want you to be inspired to do these things because these practices should change the way that we listen, the way that we respond to the people in our lives, and the way that we move through our everyday lives. So starting each day with aligning with Source, however you do it, prayer, journaling, meditating, yoga, whatever way that you connect to your higher self. And you could just do 5 minutes if you haven't been doing it for a while. Just start with 5, work up to 10, and then longer. It'll make a big difference in your life. Asking one sincere question and then sitting with it. Paying attention to repeated inner nudges that remain calm and consistent. And then after inner alignment, just listen and be receptive. Check in whether the knowing enlarges compassion within you and integrity. You will notice it. You will notice that you are not as reactive as you may have been recently. Knowing enlarges our compassion for the people in our lives, and it helps us respond with integrity. A big concept of Nepo's book is that wisdom is the fruit of listening. To people, to your own inner life, listening in nature, listening to the silence, to what you'd rather avoid. Staying close to what is sacred is about maintaining contact with the depth of things. So when something is true in this deeper way, it tends to simplify you. It tends to humble you, soften you, make you more honest. It shows up as a changed way of being. Like people in your life, she's much less reactive, more compassionate. And you have the ability to hold paradoxes like joy and sorrow at the same time. And you have a clearer sense of what matters. When you work with intelligence, experiences feel fit, like you have to fit them into your ideas. Nepo implies that when we get something from using our intelligence, we get answers, but they may be coherent, but they're not transformative. Wisdom arises by being touched, and then the practice is not to think harder, but to slow down actually enough to feel what's happening. This entire talk focuses on one of the unity principles. Which one? Anyone have an idea? We need to work on our unity principles. Unity principle number 4, I pray. I believe this through affirmation, prayer, and meditation, alignment, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. I pray. My colleague, Trish Yancey, she's going to school with me, she wrote in her book, The 5 Come Alive, whatever it is that happens today, I have faith. All is well, and then I pray this way. No begging, no fretting. Just know that it's true. The best things for you will always come through. Pray with the knowledge your good is right here. Let bravery and strength take the place of your fear. Give thanks in advance for the blessings to come, as your answers arrive through divine wisdom. Meditation and prayer both release stress and strife. Just relax and connect. Then refreshed, live your life. Breathe in all that's good and breathe out all the rest. Spend time in the silence to be at your best. When you live your life trusting in God as your source, you are guided and loved, and you're always on course. God bless. Oh, let's say our affirmation together. I am, I know, by staying close to what is sacred in the silence.
with a light heart. Shine all around, do your part. With the word like a prayer, send it out everywhere it will grow. And the truth of this force leads us back to the source we all know. Live out the best of your life. Live out the best of your life. Take a chance, reap the reward. It's yours to be had, what you're looking for. Make it up as you go along. No one can say what's right or what's wrong. With a word like a prayer, send it out everywhere it will go. And the truth of this force leads us back to the source we all know. Live out the best of your life. Live out the best of your life. Wake up, shine around. With a word like a prayer, send it out everywhere it will grow. Oh, it will grow. And the truth of this force leads us back to the source we all know. We all know it. With a word like a prayer, send it out everywhere it will grow. And the truth of this force leads us back to the source we all know. Yes, we know it. Live out the best of your life. Live out the best of your life. Live out the best of your life. Live out the best of your life.
Amen.
Thank you for all of that. Beautiful message, Jeannie. Beautiful music, Jennifer. Thank you so much. It is now time for our portion of the service where we get to enjoy giving. Let's say the offering blessing together. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way.
We can sing this together. You want to hang out with me?
I would love to hang out with you.
All right. La la la.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 One more time. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Let's say our offering dedication together. We dedicate these tithes to the work of the Spirit of truth. We are one with the opulence of God. We are now in the flow of infinite abundance, and thanks for the prosperity that is ours by divine right. Amen. While we are still in the energy, as always, of giving, I would love to share a note that Kate shared with me that was sent to Reverend Jeanne from Valley Bloom, where we made a donation to. Thank you once again for the generous donation to Valley Bloom. With your continued support in our, it's hard to read. With your continued support, we are able to something with our children, teens and families in the East Valley. We look forward to continuing the impactful journey together. Sorry, I just can't read this, but you get the meaning of it. They're very grateful for the generous gift that we shared with them. So again, that's Valley Bloom. Very nice, thank you. Announcements this morning. That is today, good, that was changed. So board meeting today, after service?
After the annual meeting.
Along with the annual meeting? Okay, after. Okay, so hang around with us here and join in. That would be great. We've got a game day coming up. That's super fun. That's coming up in March on the 11th from 1:30 to 4 in the Mirror Room. Contact Judy Adams if you have any questions about that. It's just a fun afternoon. Bring games, bring friends, bring treats, and just hang out and have a fun afternoon together.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, we did this. Yeah, you guys, I went to this the other day. This was so great. Kate and Maria shared a presentation with us who came and it was a presentation about their trip to Africa. Lots of beautiful pictures and stories, and it was just really, really great. So thank you for that. I loved it. It was really great to see and hear and experience with you. The metaphysical group meets on the first and third Wednesdays from 2 to 3:30 in the Mirror Room. That is facilitated by the amazing Sheila Taylor, and that is coming up this week. It's a fantastic group. We are reading a book together all about what you say, your thoughts, your words to yourself, positive thinking, that kind of thing. It's really good. Also, before we move on, Kay asked me to share with all of you, if you didn't see all those beautiful big oranges as you walked in this morning, on the way in or out, there are a lot of oranges from her trees, and she wants to share those with all of us. So take a couple, take a few, leave some for everybody else. There are a couple of bags up there if you need a bag to carry, but they are beautiful. I took a couple last week and they're really sweet and really good. And then also there are some green treats, some beautiful green vegetables from Judy Adams. That's impressive that you grow those. So thank you to both of you for sharing your goodness with all of us. Nothing like fresh fruit and vegetables. There is a sign-up sheet on the back table for anybody who is interested in participating. Up here you can sign up for platform, daily word, the prayer, the meditation, etc. And that again is back on the back table.
I have an announcement.
Oh yes, okay, Maria.
Or, can I have the mic, please?
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you that the board is having their annual meeting today. It's required every year that we do that. And it's going to go over the business of the church, the financials and the things we have done this year. It's only going to take a few minutes, and it would be wonderful if you were able to stay for those few minutes today and learn a little bit more about what we do for the church. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria.
And with
Julia
that,
has
we
an
need help cleaning up all of this. We only have the room till noon, so please help take it all down.
Please help with cleanup. Thank you. All right, that all sounds good. That sounds like a fun Sunday. It already is a fun Sunday. Thank you. Big thank yous to everybody who joined us both online and in person today. It's always so good to be up here with you and see all of you. Big thank you to Jennifer, as always, for your beautiful voice, your music. Nothing like it. And the flowers. Chris, Dawn, Kay, and Jeannie, and Derek for all that you did to participate today. Thank you so much. For the beautiful service you had.
And you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you. Okay, thank you for thanking me. I love doing this up here. Let us finish up with another song with Jennifer. She's going to be singing Stand by Karen Drucker.
And I hope you'll join in with me. There will be a part, I'm going to do a little part at the beginning by myself, but then there's a part that you'll be able to join in, and the words will be up there for you, and I think you'll pick it up. For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. Then I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking I could change my life. That's how I could change the world. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for
would all stand, let's say the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us, I am light. The love of God enfolds us, I am love. The power of God protects us, I am power. And the presence of God watches over us, I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, because you are, and I am the I am, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, everybody. Go out there.
Voices united, we sing in harmony.